Every year, more than 5 million expected years of life are lost to lung cancer, breast cancer, and colorectal cancer alone. Therefore, identifying and improving strategies for prevention of cancer remains a priority.
Every year, over 5 million years of life are stolen by lung, breast, and colorectal cancer alone. I felt a chill at a family barbecue, watching my uncle load his plate with hot dogs, wondering, could this be fueling a deadly disease? Research shows 30 to 50% of cancers can be prevented with simple diet changes. What if your daily meals are either feeding or fighting cancer? Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to learn how. Dr. Michael Greger, a renowned health expert, has spent years diving into research on how diet affects chronic diseases like cancer. He's found that many cancers aren't just genetic, they're tied to what we eat. In this video, we'll uncover Dr. Greger's insights on the worst food that fuels cancer, which you should avoid at all costs. Plus, we'll share the best alternatives to slash your cancer risk and build a healthier, disease-fighting body. Let's get started. I was at a community center, watching seniors share a vibrant veggie salad, thinking, does food really make that big a difference? Diet plays a huge role in cancer. It can either create a breeding ground for cancer cells or help your body fight them. Some foods cause inflammation, oxidative stress, and insulin spikes, fueling cancer growth. Others, packed with antioxidants, fiber, and phytonutrients, reduce inflammation and stop tumors in their tracks. Knowing this can help us make choices that lower cancer risk. Let's reveal the worst offender. This content is for informational purposes only and isn't a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider with any health questions. Don't disregard professional advice or delay seeking it because of what you hear here. I was in my kitchen, slicing deli meat for sandwiches, when I learned Dr. Michael Greger's shocking truth. The worst food that feeds cancer is processed and red meat. Think bacon, hot dogs, sausages, and steaks. The World Health Organization classifies processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, same as tobacco and asbestos. Red meat is a Group 2A, likely carcinogenic. A massive study in the International Journal of Cancer showed higher colorectal cancer rates in heavy meat eaters. In the U.S., people eat over 220 pounds of red meat yearly. That's half a pound daily. Meanwhile, plant-based regions like Japan have lower cancer rates. Could this be the key? Comment no meat if you're ready to rethink your plate. Picture this. You're grilling burgers and the sizzle smells amazing, but inside your body, it's a different story. I thought, how can something so tasty be so harmful? Processed meats have nitrates that turn into nitrosamines during cooking, carcinogens linked to colorectal, stomach, and pancreatic cancer.
Recently, the World Health Organization classified processed meat, also known as cured meat, bacon, ham, hot dogs, lunch meat, sausage, as definitively cancer-causing in humans.
Also high in sodium and preservatives, disrupting your gut microbiome, where trillions of good bacteria fight disease. Red meat, when grilled, forms heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, damaging DNA and raising colon cancer risk. These meats also...
A study published in the International Journal of Cancer found that people who consume large amounts of processed meats have a higher risk of developing colon cancer, compared to those who eat little to none.
The most extensive report on diet and cancer in history is constantly being updated with all the new research. In their update on colorectal cancer a few years ago, they implicated various meats, including processed meat, as a convincing cause of colorectal cancer, their highest level of evidence, confirmed as a carcinogen by the World Health Organization more recently.
Spike insulin-like growth factor, fueling rapid cell growth that can turn cancerous. Plus, their saturated fats contribute to obesity, a risk for 13 cancers. It's like fertilizing weeds in a garden. Processed and red meat give cancer cells everything they need to thrive. Type 2 if you're ready to swap them out. I stood in the grocery store aisle, staring at rows of bacon, thinking, why is this still everywhere? Despite the risks, processed meat is a staple. Global consumption is up 30% in 2 decades. Fast food ad and convenience culture push it, while the meat industry markets it as healthy protein, ignoring the science. Shockingly, 70% of cancer patients never get nutrition advice from their doctors post-diagnosis. It's frustrating. Millions die from preventable cancers yearly.
Toxins that may be pro-inflammatory. There's the saturated fat that can also trigger inflammation in the airways. The high salt content can present a potential risk for lung inflammation, or the increase in systemic inflammation in general.
A study published in the Journal of Clinical Oncology found that people with higher levels of inflammation in their bodies were at a significantly greater risk of developing various cancers, especially colorectal cancer. And guess what? Diet is one of the biggest contributors to inflammation.
Surrounded by cancer-promoting foods, we need to take control. What's the unhealthiest meat you eat? Comment below. Want more ways to fight cancer with food? Join the Ageless Living Channel newsletter. Link below. Each week, you'll get expert tips, tasty recipes, and simple steps to live longer, delivered to your inbox. Don't miss out. Subscribe now, and let's make health a priority together. I was at my mom's house, helping her cook a chicken dinner, thinking, this is a better choice. Instead of processed meats like bacon or sausages, Dr. Greger suggests leaner options like skinless chicken, turkey, or wild-caught fish, lower in harmful fats and compounds. Better yet, go plant-based. Dr. Greger and top health groups say whole plant foods are best for cancer prevention. Think broccoli, kale, berries, citrus, whole grains like quinoa, and legumes. These fight inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and support your gut. My dad swapped sausages for chickpeas and said, I feel lighter already. Swapping meats for plant-based proteins also helps maintain a healthy weight, cutting cancer risk further. Every bite counts. Your choices today shape your health tomorrow. Which plant food will you try first? Comment below. Start making cancer-fighting swaps today. Your body will thank you. I felt so empowered helping my parents ditch processed meats, and you can too. Comment, I'm in, to join our cancer-fighting journey, and share this video with someone you love. Next, we'll uncover the one morning habit that cuts cancer risk by 30%. Don't miss it. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay in the loop. Let's thrive together.